Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Now Rockstar Games have just rolled out the part 3 for the Halloween update, which has included the brand new Slashers free mode event, which I'm going to be fully breaking down for you guys in this video, showing you guys how you could spawn in these slashers and what the event is all about. I'm also going to be giving you guys a heads up on a massive change to do with the UFO event, plus some new leaks as to what we can expect next week. So as always, if you guys do go on to enjoy the video and you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so of course we are on day 3 of the UFO event, and as you guys can see on screen, here is the location of the third UFO. Now I'm aware some of you guys may be watching my video for the very first time and you're scratching your head thinking, what the hell is the UFO event? Basically every day all the way up until the end of October, a new UFO is going to spawn into the map where you guys have got a photograph and send the image to Omega. You're going to receive $15,000 per UFO. However, we're also going to be receiving a bunch of exclusive unlocks. Now, as far as what these unlocks are, and I have seen quite a few of you guys wondering, will we receive the rewards from last year? And TezFunds2, who is one of the most credible data miners, has confirmed that we will be receiving the old rewards from last year. Of course, the event last year was extremely bugged and glitched out, so a lot of players never received the rewards despite completing the challenge. So hopefully, like I said, this year we can all go ahead and get those rewards that we should have got last year. Now, like I said, we are on day 3 of the UFO. Now, in case you guys missed day 1 or day 2, don't worry, the day 1 and day 2 UFOs will be spawning in again. So as you guys can see by this calendar right here, the third UFO, so today's one, will also be spawning in. So if you've missed the previous 2 and you can't be bothered doing the one today, just make sure that you definitely jump on, and all 3 of them will be spawned in at the same time. And I'm pretty sure this is actually what caused the bug last year, because what players were actually going ahead and doing is double photographing UFOs, and it just glitched out the game in the sense where instead of check marking it off as in photographed, it was removing it. So it basically undo the challenge which you guys done. Now, me personally, I also never received the hats last year despite completing this challenge. So like I said, hopefully this year there won't be any issues with this UFO event, and if anything is recognized from any data miners, I'll definitely be sure to be the first person to let you guys know. So make sure you guys do turn notifications on for my channel, because like I said, YouTube is very 50-50 these days whether your videos even get sent to sub boxes. The only way to get notified with videos, especially for these daily challenges, is like I said, just to hit the little bell next to the subscribe button. Now, as I'm sure all of you guys are aware, Rockstar Games will be rolling out a weekly update all the way up until early November. Now, like I did mention in the intro, Rockstar Games have reintroduced the Halloween slashers into free roam. Now, I'm going to quickly explain how these work, as I've seen quite a few of you guys leaving comments asking, how do you spawn them in and where do I go, what do I do? So all in all, there is 5 slashers now. There's the clown, the psycho, the driver, the sack slasher, as well as the doppelganger, which is a brand new one. Now, feel free to add this video to a playlist so you can come back to it later whenever you guys are on GTA 5 online, just so you can take exact note of what you guys have got to do. So take note, you must be in a free roam session and not inside a building or any inside interior. Now, it must be nighttime between 9 PM and 5 AM. Now, the player has to be on foot or in a normal vehicle, so do not use any helicopters, planes, boats, weaponized vehicle, or any special vehicles like the Oppressor Mark II or the Deluxo. It won't work if you guys are in any of those vehicles. Now, you must also make sure that the current session that you're in, you've spent at least 16 minutes in that session. So don't go ahead and just hop into new lobbies every 2 minutes trying to find these slashers. It won't work like that. The only way this is going to work is if you guys spend at least 16 minutes in one lobby. And finally, you guys have got to be inside one of the spawn areas to be selected by the game. Now, as far as where these spawn areas are, Here, as you guys can see on screen, is the area for the killer clown. So basically anywhere in this city. And like I said, you guys have got to make sure that you're inside one of these spawn areas when it reaches 9 o'clock. Now here on screen are the locations for the killer psycho. As you guys can see on screen, all central to the map, so more easier to get an open space if you guys are in a session with quite a few people. You only have to make sure there's 3 other people in your session. I did forget to mention that. And of course, it will increase your chances massively if you don't have your lobby filled out with 26 other players, as you guys will have less chance of being selected the more players are in your lobby. So just try and find a lobby between 5 or 6 people. Stay in that lobby, as that's a good amount to find one of these slashers. However, as far as the killer driver, there's only 2 locations for this guy. One that's right next to today's UFO, as you guys can see in Blaine County, and another one basically surrounding the Maze Bank Arena. Now the 4th killer, this sack slasher, can be found all the way north of the map, as you guys can see. So he will only spawn up here if you guys are trying to get the sack slasher to spawn. Now as far as the brand new slasher that Rockstar Games added in today, known as the doppelganger, that can actually spawn in any of the killer's locations. So there is 4 other killers besides the doppelganger, and as you guys can see on screen, by all of these locations, any of these can basically be the doppelganger, and you guys will also have a 50% chance of it being the doppelganger. So as you guys can see on screen, if you guys don't know what a doppelganger is, it's basically going to be a clone version of yourself trying to kill you. So it is a pretty crazy thing to see, but hopefully that answers a few of your questions and helps you guys spawn in these slashers. And I am interested to know which one of these slashers are you guys going to get to try to spawn in first. Now I did nearly forget to mention that there is a new weekly challenge. You will be able to go ahead and complete the Vinewood Undead collection, which will be to just basically complete the weekly challenge, which will be to win 1 adversary mode, and you will be rewarded with the brown vintage werewolf mask. You can also unlock another rare mask by going ahead and collecting a business battle crate, and by doing so you will unlock the orange vintage witch mask. And by simply just logging in at any point over the next week, all of you guys could unlock the green vintage devil mask. And like I said at the start of the video, if you guys do want a full rundown on all of the other Halloween content and events currently going on, I'll leave a link to the playlist down low in the comment section. And if you do want to keep up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news before I post my videos, then do be sure to go ahead and join the Discord server, which will be linked as a pinned comment underneath this video. Nonetheless, that is going to do it from me, guys. As always, if you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below. And if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace!